Hello, lovely soul. I'm Karen, your records keeper. And today we're having one of those heart-to-heart conversations. So get comfy, pour yourself a tea, and let's dive in together. Let me ask you something. Have you ever had that deep inner feeling, that quiet little voice that says, this doesn't feel right, or say yes to this, or maybe just go now? That's your intuition. It shows up like a whisper or sometimes like a light wave, and when you listen to it, it's usually spot on. But maybe you've asked yourself this: if I already have strong intuition, do I really need the Akashic Records? That's a fair question, and today I want to answer it honestly and simply, because while your intuition and the Akashic Records are deeply connected, they're not the same thing. And knowing the difference, that can be a game changer, especially if you're going through a life transition or searching for deeper meaning in your life right now. Let's start with intuition. So intuition is something we all have. It's the gut feeling, the inner knowing, the sense of truth that just rises up, sometimes for no logical reason at all. You might feel it as a flutter in your belly when something's off, or goosebumps when someone says something deeply true, or a sudden idea drops out of nowhere and just clicks. It's like an inner GPS. It helps you navigate life one decision at a time. So say yes to this, leave now, call that person, not this, not yet. It's fast, it's free, and it's always with you. And honestly, that's a beautiful gift. But here's the part most people don't talk about. Intuition, while powerful, can also be confusing, especially if you're highly sensitive, neurodivergent, healing from a trauma, or someone who just second guesses yourself a lot. Sound familiar? Raise your hand if you've ever asked, is this my intuition or just anxiety? Why do I keep feeling the same thing over and over, but I don't know what to do about it? Why am I stuck in the same loop again? That's where your inner compass can start spinning. And that's where the Akashic Records come in. So if you're new to the records, here's how I like to explain them. They're not scrolls or dusty old books in the sky. They're more like an energetic archive, a soul library that holds your story, the story of your soul across lifetimes. So when you access the record, you're actually opening up that soul level story. Inside are things like past life memories, your soul's purpose, patterns you're here to heal, contracts you've made, wisdom you've earned, and guidance for what's next, based on your current energy and choices. So imagine you're walking through a forest with a flashlight, and that flashlight, it's your intuition. It shows you where to step next. It helps you avoid the roots of the rocks. But the Akashic Records, they're the map of the whole forest. They show you where you've already been, what paths you've taken in other lifetimes, and the ones your soul is calling you to explore now. Would you still be able to walk with just your flashlight? Sure. But if you're lost or confused or stuck in a loop, that map changes everything. Let me tell you about a client. She was deeply intuitive. She always followed her gut. But lately, she'd been feeling a quiet restlessness. She had a good job, a solid relationship, but she said, Karen, I just don't feel like me anymore. I don't know why. Her intuition was whispering, but it wasn't clear. So when we opened up her Akashic Records, what came through was very powerful. In lifetime after lifetime, she'd been the caretaker, the one that held it all together, the one who put everyone else first. And in this lifetime, she was doing it again. Suddenly, to her, it all made sense. She wasn't broken. She wasn't lost. She was just repeating an old soul pattern. It was finally ready to shift. So let's bring this back to you. If you're feeling stuck or foggy, like your intuition is nudging you but not giving you answers, or like you're ready to do something more but don't know where to start, you may be relying on your intuition alone when your soul is asking for the bigger picture. Here's how I see it. Use your intuition when you need quick guidance, you feel a strong yes or no, when you're checking in with your energy or emotions. Open the Akashic Records when you want to understand the why behind the pattern. You're making a big life decision. You're ready to heal something deeper, or you need clarity you just can't get from logic alone. Here's the best part. You don't have to choose. They're not either or. They're partners. Your intuition gives you the nudge. The records gives you the story behind it. together help you walk your path with trust and peace. Let's say you feel a pull to move to a new city and you don't know why. It just feels right. And in your records, you learn that you lived in that new place in a past life, and there's something important is waiting for you there now. Suddenly, it's not just a feeling, it's a soul level homecoming. I know this journey can feel overwhelming, especially in midlife. Maybe you've spent years caring for others, and now that you're starting to ask, what do I want? Why do I still feel this pain? What's next for me? That's where the records shine. They don't give you a to-do list. They give you the truth. Truth that honors your soul. Truth that validates what you've felt all along. Truth that helps you trust your own knowing again. So do you need the Akashic Records if you already have intuition? No. But if you're looking for more than just a whisper, if you want clarity, healing, purpose, then yes, the records are here for you. They don't replace your intuition. They help you trust it more because they show you where it's coming from. If this speaks to your soul, I'd love to invite you to go deeper. I've written a full blog post on this exact subject, and you'll find the link below in the description. And if you're ready to explore your own records, come join me inside my school community, the Record Keepers Circle, where we have live journeys, soul teachings, and guided, grounded support. Thank you for spending this time with me. Your intuition is wise and your soul is ready. Remember to hit subscribe and the notification bell to hear more. And until next time, keep following the whispers, keep honoring your path, and keep remembering you're never alone on this journey.